I guess everyone's sleeping. Fine. Good morning. I'm home. Max, you want to say hi? Hi, everybody. I'm home. No. Well, yes. Later today, though. I have a nail appointment at 10. Thank you. So I'm getting these. You're single? Yes, I'm single. Good morning. So my nails have grown out, as you can tell. You can tell more on this one. I usually like to wait a whole month to get them done again. I'm 35. So I'm about to have breakfast. It's yogurt with, thank you. Aren't they cute? I kind of went with like a theme that was like Christmas and New Year's, since I like to wait a whole month. So I knew I wasn't gonna get an appointment with her until like January. So I kind of went with Christmas, New Year's vibe. And I didn't know what I was gonna wear for either event. So I was like, black is a safe color. So I don't really know what I'm gonna go with today. I think I want something a little like colorful or funky. I'm not trying to be rude, but you look like you're 25. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. So she gave me an appointment. This is my second time going to her at 10. The first time I went, she gave it to me at 12. And I feel like today at 10 is better. So I have about like 3 hours, 2 hours. No, I'm not in a relationship. I don't want to be in a relationship. I kind of like being single. Are you single? So I'm having yogurt with this protein cereal, and then I put a little bit of cinnamon on top. Good morning, everyone. Favorite band, like rock band? There's so many different types of bands. Rock band? Oh, I don't know. That's kind of hard for me. I like too many. I can never pick just one. But I guess if I were to tell you the bands that I've seen live and I like, Blink 182, they sing really good live and they do a really good fucking show. Paramore, they do a good show too. Falling in Reverse, they do a fucking good show too. Damn. The Used, I've seen them twice. Great band. Who else? I mean, I've seen so many that I can never keep up with how many people I've seen live, because I'm a concert girl and I try to go to many concerts throughout the year. So I can never like pick like there, I don't have a band where like I'm like, oh my God, I would. Okay, never mind. There is a band that is my favorite band, and that is My Mechanical Romance. I have yet to see them live because I've never been to a festival. I feel like I'm not a festival person. I feel a festival is, I don't think they would let me in. I'm 35, so, sorry. I mean, if I could, I would, but I don't know if I could. But I'm flattered that you asked, because in school, no one asked me to prom, sadly. But that's my favorite band. I mean, I don't know. Could I fall for your mom? I don't know. I mean, I do have friends that are moms and they have kids that are like about to be in like high school, so maybe I could. Anyways, so My Mechanical Romance has been in Atlanta before, but they came to this festival called Stinky Knees or something like that. Shaky Knees, something like that. I love you too. And I don't know, the lineup was amazing and I so wanted to go, but I had no one to go with. And I feel like a festival is not something to go by yourself with because there's so many fucking people and so many things going on. And at the last minute, then everyone was asking me if I was going and they would willing to go with me. But I'm like, I already have to work and all this shit. So, but My Mechanical Romance was there. And I'm planning for this coming year, well, this year, that maybe, thank you. Thank you so much. Let's do this. Uber will pick you up in an hour. I can't. I can't go. You don't even know where I live. Like my address. So how would Uber pick me up? But I do know that My Mechanical Romance they did a tour. They announced a tour, but thank you. But they're not coming to Atlanta, and I've been trying to convince somebody to come with me to Tennessee to see them. But it hasn't been working. Yeah, I'm live. Hello. I love that the haters are not up this morning. They're probably still sleeping, trying to figure out what to do with their lives. But anyways, yogurt, cereal, protein cereal, cinnamon. 9 minutes. So what does everyone have going on today? Max has a little routine where he likes to wake up, meow, me to get out of bed, and I feed him. He eats a little bit, like very little. Then comes into the room. I'll show you guys. Oh, cool. Oh my God, I love your hair. Thank you. And he likes to do this. Hold on. That's his favorite spot. There's trees, and he can also see some cars coming in and out. So this is his spot. He loves it because he can hear the cars from the highway. And he'll just sit there for a while. For hours. No. I mean, I guess in a way I kind of do, but I just let my bangs grow out. I had them up to here. I had the pin-up bang, which was really fun. How much ink do you have? I think I have like 20 something, like 25. I think I counted the last time or something like that. Okay, so there is a story about my tattoos. I've been going to the same person since I was 20 something years old. To learn or try new experience. I mean, I don't know at this point. But anyways, back to my tattoos. And he did my second tattoo, and then ever since then, any big piece that I want, I go to him. So, this past year, I got a few tattoos with him, and everything was great. We had booked, hey, good morning. We had booked an appointment for a piece for right here. I'm trying to fill up this space right here, and then I'm planning. Yeah, I do play games, but I live like, not really though. Maybe one day I could come up with a game that we can play here and we can all play. But I'm planning on finishing this sleeve. I just need this piece right here. This is the only empty spot I have. And so here we were gonna, I wanted to do a, since I have Amy Winehouse here, I wanted to do either a Selena Quintanilla tattoo, like a pinup version of type of like, this is Amy Winehouse in pinup. I wanted to do either Selena Quintanilla as a pinup, or I wanted to do another pinup girl because I have a pinup girl right here. So I was like, we could do another pinup. And we were kind of figuring out like what we were going to do. And then, oh, y'all want to see Max? Watch, look. He saw a bird or something. Oh. Oh. Hello, good morning. And so, we didn't have, it's okay, David, you're good. We were planning on sitting down and kind of just drawing, like him drawing something, and then we were gonna go from there and see like if it fit, if it was gonna fill up the spots that I wanted to fill up. You know, that's kind of how things work with me. And I am also really good friends with the front desk girl who worked there, and she literally messaged me and was like, girl, I gotta tell you something. And I was like, what? Thank you. I just did it like a few days ago though, so that's why it's so bright and pigmented. You don't need to worry about me. I'm good. I am fine. I'm good, David. Oh, sorry. She told me that my tattoo artist won't be tattooing for a while. And I have no idea what that meant. I could mean so many. Oh, well, happy early birthday, David. Hey, thank you. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. So we decided to message, and she was like, well, I'm working. I can't really message right now, but I'm not working at the shop anymore. I'm working at a different shop. And I said, whoa, what happened? Because she had been working there for such a long time. Like ever since I can remember, she was working there. So, and honestly, a really nice girl. Like she was very welcoming and, you know, was on top of things. And so I was just shocked. But she did tell me a few times that she was kind of ready to like leave the shop because there was a lot of things that were happening closed doors, and she wasn't telling me, but this is the time she decides to tell me. And let me tell you, there was some tea going on in this shop, and I mean like crazy tea. So the first thing that happened is when I went back to my tattoo artist, his name is Julio, because I really wanted a really big piece here, but I wanted someone more professional. I had gone to people that were like just starting or whatever, and I got very, very small tattoos. And so when I went and got this done, which is this huge, I would show you, but I can't, you know. I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube. I've already gotten in trouble with YouTube with doing sex stories and lingerie. So I don't want to get more trouble with YouTube, okay? So we started working on this piece. It took 2 sessions. Each session was about 8 hours. And hey, good morning. And every single time, the 2 sessions, I gave him a really good tip. The first time, since was the longest, I gave him $100 tip. And when I came back to the second session, No, I don't. I have like 20 something. Um, she tells me, hey, like secretly, hey, if you want to give him a tip, either give it to him in cash or give it to him through like any other form where he receives it himself. Well, I'm using the phone right now, so I can't do it. So sorry, John. So I'm like, why? Because I mean, I was curious. I wanted to know what the, like, why did I? And they were like, well, you know, the last session, you gave him $100 and he didn't receive the tip. And I'm like, okay, got it. So he tells me the same thing. I sit down, gets me ready, whatever. And he tells me the same thing. He's like, I was waiting for the $100 tip and it never showed up. And this woman realized, me and the front desk girl realized that the owner does not give us tip. And I said, got it. So ever since then, I just made sure I always brought cash, or I would Zelle him directly. So, okay. Then he started doing my tattoos. He did this one. He did this one. He did the L when I got my name changed to Lopez. And then I have a bird here. And then I have a little, like, I have cherries right here. I have this big thing that is kind of very like Las Vegas, but I did it for lucky number 7 because I was born on the 7th, and I was like, I've always wanted like a Las Vegas theme lucky number 7 because I was born on 7. And then here I have like the big old tattoo dedicated to my mom. Okay. And we started working. Okay. I mean, working on pieces, and we were taking our time. He's also very busy. He's very, very popular. Hey, good morning. And I was getting ready to message him and be like, hey, let's start working on this piece that I want right here. And we're going to go back and forth to figure out. And honestly, when it comes to tattooing, I like to have my style, but I also like to include the tattoo artist style, just because, you know, sometimes you come up with something so much better. Hey, Max. Hey, baby. I know. Can you let go? Can you let go? Can you let go of me? Can you let go? Hey, what's up? Let me open the door for him. Hold on. I know he wants to go. Here. So, I know he's being a little sassy, just like me. So she goes on to tell me that yeah, but he went away. He kind of wanted to go outside. I mean, out in the living room. So after so many tattoos, there was a trust between me and my tattoo artist and the front desk girl. Every time I would go, I would bring her coffee or something, because we became very good, like very close. And, you know, she would tell me some shit like outside of the shop. And so she's like, she reaches out to me and she's like, so when I get off work, we can talk. And I'm like, okay. So she tells me Julio won't be going back to the shop ever, and I won't be going back to the shop. And I'm like, whoa, what happened? Because Julio actually started with them at the shop when they opened. And she's been working there for over like 10 years or something like that. Like she started working with them like right out of high school technically. And so I was like, whoa, what fucking happened? So she's like, I don't really know like a lot of details at that time. She didn't know. She just says that one day we went to work and the owner said, we need to clean up Julio's station. He won't be coming back. And we need to figure out who we're going to put there. Just like that. No emotion, no like, hey, no explanation, nothing. Just nothing. She was not working there anymore. She actually had gotten fired because the other tattoo artists were telling the owner that she was lazy and she didn't do shit. And let me tell you, she was not lazy. She wanted to pierce people. She wanted to do things, but the tattoo artists were literally telling the owner that like, oh, she can't be piercing because she's taking money away from us. Yet they were doing tattoos. Yes, my hair is real. And they literally would not let her pierce, even though they trained her for that, even though they prepared her for her to do that. And then once she learned and everything, and after doing a few piercings, like for a few months, they literally told her, we don't want you piercing anymore. You're just gonna be a front desk girl. And she was like, okay, fine. And the tattoo artists were like, it's because she's gonna be making more than us. Y'all, a tattoo literally is expensive. No joke. I have paid hundreds of dollars per session for my tattoos. Okay. This tattoo up here, this big one right here, was like $800. And it could have been more. It could have been up to like 1,000. But since me and Julio had already like a deal of us, you know, doing these things, you know, like tattooing together, you know, like I would bring him an idea, he would then draw it, and then we would, you know, talk together, and I let him put his style and I would put my style, and we would combine and he would do the artwork. But she then tells me that the way she got fired is she went to work. She started doing her job, which was get everything ready for people that were going to come in to get tattoos, piercings, whatever. And she said that the owner just, let me tell you, the owner is a very shady fucking person. She doesn't like tattoos. She doesn't like piercing, yet she owns a tattoo shop. Which, whatever, you do what you do. But she literally was having an attitude. Like a whole attitude. There's another story with her that I'm involved, and that's a whole different day, a whole different time. But literally she said she just came with an attitude. Like she came in with an attitude. I mean, every time I've ever saw her, she had a fucking attitude. Yes, I do. Sí hablo español. Soy de Chile. Nací en Chile, pero crecí en Estados Unidos. She was like, okay, well, like, you know, how can I help or whatever? Because she said, okay, well, sorry. She was like, how can I help? Like, she just looked really stressed. She was like, I was worried. I was a little concerned. And she was just like, I could tell that she was mad because she had realized that I had put my 2-week notice. And she was annoyed. And so she was like, you know what? You can just leave now. You don't work here anymore. And she was like, but I gave you 2 weeks notice. She's like, yeah, you don't need to come here. You can just leave. And she was like, okay, can I ask why I'm being fired? And she said, oh, because the tattoo artists have told me that you're lazy and you don't do anything, blah, 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 that you just literally just sit here all day. I mean, what else was she supposed to do? She already had the shop clean. She would come in, she would clean the shop, make sure the shop was ready for all the tattoo artists and the people to come in. And she would sometimes interrupt tattoo artists that were tattooing, because it happened a lot when I was there and I was getting inked. And she would be like, hey, Julio, like, it's your turn to do a piercing. And he would have to stop what he was doing, go get the things to get the piercing done, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. Why can't you ask another tattoo artist? Why right? Like, it was just so unfucking professional. Thank you. And I'm like, why wouldn't you go? And she was like, no, I had to follow a certain order of who did the piercings, but I couldn't. Yet they trained me to become a fucking piercer. And I'm like, that is just so fucking stupid. The many times that I saw tattoo artists that were working in their session, all concentrating, focusing, she would have to then come and be like, hey, it's your turn to do a piercing. And this person wants to get this. When she could have fucking doing it. But no, the tattoo artists were so fucking jealous that she was gonna get so much fucking money out of a fucking $60 piercing. When she only gets what, like $10 out of that piercing? Like, what? While they get fucking like $400 from a tattoo or more. And I was just like, what? Like, she was just opening up. She was like, I have to talk to someone who knows these people, and I only trust you. Like, so then she tells me, then she goes on to tell me the drama about my tattoo artist. So my tattoo artist, apparently, he, while in one of our sessions, like in between one of our sessions, he was involved in a horrible motorcycle accident. Like, he was paralyzed for months, okay? Meaning he couldn't walk, he couldn't stand, he was in a wheelchair for months. And it was just horrible because Julio is such a fucking nice person. And he couldn't work for a while. So I would text him, I'll be like, and I would just be like, hey, how are you doing? Da, da, da. And then after a few months, he came back to work and we went back to our sessions. Okay. So then she tells me, the front desk girl, she's like, so since he was so like bad, he couldn't like pay for his bills. Like, he only had enough money to like pay for like 2 months of mortgage, and then like his child support, and then he's the only one that works. Thank you. And so he like provided for his kids. His kids are adults, you know, I mean young adults, like they're in high school, so they could have been working, but I don't know, you know, I don't know if they do, I don't know if they don't, you know, I don't know him personally, but he asked the owner if he could help him out with some bills, that he would work for free. Thank you for subscribing. To help him, and she agreed. I mean, there was a lot of trust, many decades of him working and, you know, taking over the shop whenever she couldn't and all that shit, right? So she started paying for his mortgage and his child support, and he worked for free. So he only made money when people would tip him in cash or Zelle or whatever. And so that went on for a little bit. I did not know this, okay? But then she tells me, and this, you know, when I got fired, I literally get a message from Julio's brother saying that Julio's in jail. And he was telling me because she was the one helping him with the motorcycle accident that he was involved, because he was going to get a whole bunch of money and stuff like that, because he was, you know, it was a bad situation, like a bad situation. But she started asking questions. What happened? What did he do? Why is he in jail? Blah, blah, blah. And he didn't really say much, but just said he's in jail. That's pretty much it. So then she kind of started digging and looked him up in the Gwinnett County Police Department website, and found him and found why he got arrested. Now, I don't know why he got arrested. She didn't want to go into details, and I completely respect that. She just told me that he had done some stuff, and his girlfriend where they were their ex-girlfriend, because they weren't together, but she's still living with him because he was being really nice about the fact that she needed to find a place to stay. So he was like, you can stay here, I'll keep paying for everything, but like we're not together and you need to find a place for you and your son. And so it had been months that they had been broken up, but he wasn't pressuring her to leave or anything, because she does have a son that has disability, and so he knew that she wasn't going to be able to find a place quickly for them to live. So he kind of just let her take her time. And so apparently I think things got a little heated up and they got into an argument, and I'm just guessing that they got physical, and while he went to work, she then put a restraining order, called the cops, and did that whole thing. Which, if that's the case, and if he did put her hands on her, she had every right to do that and to protect herself, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm just thinking that that's what fucking happened, okay? So then she says that she was able to talk to him and told him what really went down, and I didn't get that version either, but that the reason why he wasn't going to get out of jail was because he had to be in jail for 7 years, and he was in the process of fixing his legal status. He was already a resident, but not a permanent resident. But now that he's in jail, there's a high chance that that's going to be stripped away from him, and he may get deported. So that's what happened. So I have put a pause on my tattoos until I find someone who I can trust to tattoo me, and who also is not gonna charge me an arm and a leg, you know. So yeah, let me go back to eating, because I only now have an hour to get ready. But crazy stuff happened. When she was telling me this shit, I was just like, what? What? Like, I was just so fucking... I know people do tell me that, but I feel like a lot of people who tell stories, they don't fucking give you all the fucking detail. And I feel like to tell a good story, you need to share everything, like every single fucking detail, and try to go in order, you know? That's why I was doing sex stories for a while, but I had to stop. YouTube wasn't liking that. But yeah. Not every. There's some things that I didn't know. Like, I don't know why he went to jail. I mean, I could look him up, but I don't know his full name. I just know his name is Julio. What? You was giving the freaky dicky stories. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I was doing sex stories. They're still on my channel if you want to subscribe and see them. I only did 2 seasons though. And then I was getting in trouble, like, left and right from YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, I was getting in trouble left and right. Like, they didn't like the titles that I was using on the videos. They didn't like what I was saying. So I had to just stop. It was really fun though, and I did them in lingerie. It was fun, but I felt like it was different, but I couldn't keep going. What made you decide to be a content creator? So I actually started in 2011, and I had a whole different channel. And I was really sad, and I didn't know where my life was going at that time. And I was studying to be a hairdresser, and I didn't like the school that I was going to. I felt very alone, and so I kind of just started like showing and talking about tips that I was learning at school. And then the computer that I was recording, it like broke down, and that was really sad and depressing. And then my grandfather died, a few months later, and I kind of just pushed the YouTube thing to the side. And then I believe I started in 2001. I was in a very toxic marriage, and I felt like the only way I could escape from that marriage was literally sitting down and doing videos, because I would have to tell him, like, you need to get the fuck out so I can record. And so that went on for a while, and then I kind of just been going at it ever since. So yeah, I feel like a lot of people, when they start YouTube or they start a channel or whatever the case may be, like making videos on Instagram or TikTok, whatever, it's because they're going through something in life and they want to get distracted. But for me, for right now, for me, it's a hobby. I really enjoy it. I've been learning a lot of like editing and stuff like that, which I thought I liked, but I honestly like this better. I like just being live and just sitting down and talking to you guys or doing something. It's so much easier because I don't have to worry about editing. I don't need to worry about fucking picking a picture. I just fucking hit the live button and go on here and talk to you guys. It's so much easier. It's less complicated. So I like live better than, I had never done live until recently. So yeah, that's why I did it. And eventually, I would want this to be my job, so I can tell my mom that she doesn't have to work anymore, that I will I would take care of both of us. Yeah, I did notice that too, but I feel like it's just so much easier because I don't have to worry about shit, you know? Like, if I don't want to wear makeup, then I could just not wear makeup and just hit the live button and go live, like I am doing right now. So yeah. And now I know that I need to go live in the morning because the haters are still sleeping. I don't even know what that means, but okay. Yeah, I'm eating yogurt with protein cereal and a little bit of cinnamon powder. This is usually what I like to eat in the morning. I did read it, but I don't get what it means. I did read it. Do you want to get blocked? I mean, I had the weight loss surgery, so I have to eat this. I have to eat high protein. Look at Max. This guy or girl, I don't know. I also want you to know that your letters are like this fucking little. One, I don't have my contacts. Two, I'm using an iPhone, and the letters are like teeny tiny, okay? Asking me if I was gonna getting blocked on YouTube. I mean, hey, if you're gonna be nasty, who's bro? Me? I'm almost done. Yeah, the cat just, I mean, he's being a cat. I mean, he's a kitten. It's normal. I don't know. Maybe I am. Come here, Max. I don't know. You're about to get blocked. It's a cat. I'm soft feeling. Okay, Max. 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 Bye. Whoever's telling me to hit the gym, fuck you. It's okay, David. I'm just blocking them the second they start being nasty. I don't have time to fucking argue back and forth. You okay, Max? Let's clean your eyes. It's fine. I have time for what? Okay, Max. You ready? I need to get ready. Okay? I'll be back. Okay, give me a second. Hey. Give me a second. Let me go change real quick and brush my teeth. Ow. No, Max. I need to let you go. No. Max, let go. Just wanting to bite me. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, okay? You guys can watch Max. Let me know what he does, okay? Okay. I'm back. I haven't brushed my teeth, but I just put on a shirt. And yeah, I just literally put on leggings and a shirt. Because I have to go to work right after my nails, so there's no point in me showering. Or I would have showered, but since I'm gonna go clean someone's house right after work, there's kind of no point of me showering. I'll shower when I get back from working. You guys can see my touches better. This is all in Spanish. A bird. I got this in honor of my uncle who passed away. 2 cherries. A pinup girl who people think looks like me. Amy Winehouse. With her song title in my bed. And then I have a moon, and then I have inhale, exhale. I have an L here for Lopez. So, and then I have some in my back. I have some in my legs. Yeah, I've been trying this toothpaste. Hey, it's weird. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little weird. Or you're not used to chewing your toothpaste. I mean. I can never close this right. My closet is a mess because my mom for Christmas got me so much shit, like so much clothes, and then I ordered some stuff. So I need to go through my closet and see what I'm gonna keep and what I'm gonna get rid of. So yeah, I need to do that also. Max, stop. Stop. You're being annoying. Stop. You're gonna get locked in there. Okay, bye. To those for that guy. Bye. You're gonna come nasty, I'm gonna just take you away from the chat. Bye. That simple. You can keep watching, but you can't leave a comment anymore. I can't do everything all at one time. What happened, Max? What happened? You need to get out so I can close that closet. I'll put my contacts on. I'm gonna wash it tomorrow. I can't wash my hair. When you have red hair, you can't wash it every day. You just can't. I wash my hair once a week because that's what works for me. If I washed it every day like I used to, my hair would be fucking freezy. And also, I'm not showering right now because I have to go to work right after here because I'm a housekeeper and there's no point of me showering if I'm gonna literally fucking get dirty all over again. So I'll shower when I come back. And if you think that's disgusting, well, sorry. It's my fucking choice. It's not no one else's choice but mine. But I shower multiple times a day. That's just who I am. But yeah, I don't wash my hair every day because then I would have to color it every fucking day. Because red bleeds. I'm talking about it bleeds. Like, it just does. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for being nice. Put a little bit more perfume. I think I might just put mascara on and just call it a day since I have to go to work right after my nail appointment. Thank you. I think I need to wear my hair a little bit higher. But if I wear a little higher, then the back of my hair doesn't get picked up. It's gonna start falling. I clean houses. I'm a housekeeper. So there's no point of me showering. Okay. Let me see what mascara I'm gonna put on. I'll put this one on. It's not like you guys care. You guys are all guys, so. Yes. I believe in God. I'm not a religious person though. Like, I don't go to church. It's not my thing. I used to go to church a lot. And then I saw some really bad stuff in the church from people that were like leaders and stuff like that, and how they treated people and how they treated like people that really needed help. But glad I don't work with these people. Yeah, so I kind of just stepped away. It was too much for me. Thank you. It was too much. It was a good time for me when I did participate a lot at church. But then it got to the point where I was like, I'm doing too much. And something really fucked up happened. There was a job opening for someone to translate. And the like main person who was in charge of like hiring and stuff like that, she really wanted me to have this job. And she asked me, like, would you like to come work with us? And I said, yeah. And then they gave it to someone who like had just pulled up to the church. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I kind of just slowly kind of just stopped participating. They also used me a lot. Like they wanted to know, can you still be religious without going to church? Yeah, I mean, you can pray wherever, you can pray anywhere. Max, no, you can't eat that, dude. You can't eat that. Sorry, Max is like right on the camera. But no, I don't have a boyfriend and I don't want one either. I don't. Can you move your butt? Hello? Excuse me, sir? Thank you. I'm not religion. I just believe in God and what the Catholics what they believe in, but I'm not like a religious person. I used to be though. I used to be really religious. Like crazy, like to the point where my mom thought I was going to become a nun. Morning. And then I just was like, you know what? I need to step away. I need to step away. And I'm glad I did. I felt like I did what I needed to. And a lot of things just happened. I saw people steal, from the church. I saw people like just be nasty to other people. It was just not my vibe. And then like they used me. Thank you. They used me. So we had a youth group. I don't know if it's still going on. That's how you know my ass is not there in the church anymore. But we had a Hispanic youth group and I did not participate because I was already doing so much, like volunteering for so much that I like did not have the time to go to the youth group. And so the person who like was in charge of the education part and the clubs, she pulled me into her office and she said, we want you to go on an investigation thing. And I said, okay. And she was like, so we don't really know what's going on in the youth group and the Hispanic youth group. And I can't go in there because I only speak English and I wouldn't know what the fuck is going on. Well, I mean, she just used those words, okay? I just like to cuss, okay? And she said, would you mind going in behalf of me and report to me what's going on? And so I went. I had been invited to the youth group and I just was like, I literally don't have the time. I was already at church all the fucking time. Yeah, I mean, I believe, I believe to a certain point. Does that make sense? Like, I don't believe everything, but I do believe, I do have faith. And, I think every religion is a religion and I respect your religion as long as you respect mine. And that's it. Yes, I do. I have many. But yeah, anyways, let's not talk. Let me finish the story and then we can just move on from religion. Because I don't like talking about religion. It's just not my thing. I don't like talking about politics. I don't like talking about religion. So, as long as you respect my religion, I respect yours. If you're going to come and tell me you need to be my religion, and I'm going to be like, well, no, I believe with what I want to believe, and you're allowed to believe whatever the hell you want to believe. I don't think politics and religions need to combine. I think they're two separate things, and that's that. They don't need to combine, just like the government doesn't need to combine with medicine. The government didn't go to school for 8 fucking years, to become a doctor. I just think that all those things need to literally be all separated. They don't need to be combined in any way. I think your choices should be talked to with with your doctor, and you and your doctor make the decision of what's best for your body and everything. Because like, if you're in a medical emergency, like, do you need to go call your senator and be like, hey, am I allowed to have the surgery? Like, So anyways, so I went and told her what was going on. This organization, this group, this club was not organized. Two of the people that were in charge were so out of fucking place that I was just like, what the fuck am I, like, what am I watching? As a person who had been invited multiple times to go, I was so confused of what the group was, because the group wasn't, they were kind of all just like gossiping and everything. So it wasn't a youth group. It was definitely something else, but whatever. I went and told her, and then my ass became the bad guy, and I was like, whatever. I mean, and I don't really know what happened to youth group after that. But yeah, let's not talk about religion. I don't like talking about religion. You believe what you believe. I believe what I believe. End of story. Period. I'm not going to come and tell you, you need to believe in God. You need to believe, like, who am I? I'm just a human. I don't think they should. I don't think the government has anything to do with, like, I'm not okay with a person who didn't even go to fucking medical school being in charge of the medical field in the government. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense to me. But I don't like anyone in the government. So I think everyone in the government just goes in there to steal people's fucking money. And they don't really care about us people. And it shouldn't be that way, but that's how it is. And I think that's everywhere in the world, to tell you the truth. That's just my opinion. You could think wrong. I think everyone who works in the government, everyone from the fucking mayor all the way to everyone in the White House is in there to steal people's fucking money. They're not there because they think about us. They're not there for what's the well-being of us, the economy. Everyone's just there to fucking steal money, and that's just my opinion. You can think wrong, and I'm not going to argue with you. That's just your fucking opinion. This is my opinion, but I don't like anyone in the government, to tell you the truth. I never liked anyone in the government. Everyone's in there to just fucking steal shit from hardworking people. And you may think wrong. Cool. I'm not here to change your opinion. I'm just saying that's my opinion. But yeah, when did this conversation become political and medical? Because I don't like it. I don't like talking about... Okay, well, good for you. I don't care. Let's move on from political, and let's move on from religion. I don't like talking about those things. I believe what I believe. You believe what you believe. Let's all move on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when this ass became into a religion. I'm not a religious person. Like I said, I'm not here with the fucking Bible reading you fucking verses. If you want to see that, go to someone else's channel. That's not me. That's not fucking me. So, yeah. I have this little moon. Yeah, I mean, thank you for being real. And thank you for putting out a point. Okay, well then bye. You don't need to be here. Bye. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Get out of my chat. Get out of my life. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Bye-bye. If I'm being bored. Bye. Why are you here? Bye. Go talk to a religion and politics to someone else, not me. Bye-bye. You will get blocked. Because I'm being that petty today. I'm not here to fucking... Bye. I'm bored of you. Bye-bye. You're bored of me, I'm bored of you. Because you want to talk about politics and fucking religion. Bye-bye. That's not my channel. I'm not here fucking reading Bible verses. I'm not here talking about Donald Trump and everybody. I'm here just fucking talking about my shit. You know, what I want to talk about. And I don't want to talk about those things. So, bye. You want to come and be negative and tell me how to fucking do my channel? Bye. Bye. Now have a nice day. Bye-bye. Hey, how are you? Thank you for my live. I'm about to end it soon because I'm almost done with my makeup. I'm just doing something very simple today. I'm okay. How are you? How's everyone doing? How's everyone's Saturday going? How's everyone's Saturday going? Is it good? I'm okay. Yeah, I'm fine. You probably got scared when I was like, bye-bye, bye-bye. Someone was being really religious and politics here, and I'm like, oh, that's not my fucking channel. That's so not me. Oh, thank you. Even though it's just mascara and lip liner and lip gloss. Nothing crazy today. I'm glad your Saturday's going better. Oh, Max is up here again. You want to play with that? Here. Thank you. You can say bye to them because I'm about to go get them changed right now. Let me do a little bit more eyeliner. Lip liner. Why do I keep calling this eyeliner? I don't get it. Yeah, I'm about to go to get it changed. That's what I'm getting ready for. I really love this. It's like very minty and refreshing on my lips. And it's not sticky, like when I talk. Do you guys know about this band? A Day to Remember? Do y'all know this band? Yes, no? Thank you. Are you guys are not like into like heavy metal or rock? Because I am. I'm into metal and heavy metal and rock. Thank you so much. Trying to make sure my lashes are good. You guys see Max just playing around? Yeah, I'm trying to be because I just don't have time to like record and edit. Like I don't have time for that, and this is just so much fucking easier for me. Like me starting lives really fucking changed my life because I literally never had time to do like videos. So yeah. What kind of heavy metal do I like? I mean, I like a little bit of everything. I really like baby metal. I really like A Day to Remember. I like old Linkin Park. I don't like new Linkin Park. It's just not my vibe. Just not my thing. But I do like them. I do like Falling in Reverse. I really like old classic rock. I like new rock. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the vibe I'm kind of going with. I'm not trying to be like promoter, like, go buy this. This is the best shit. Like, I'm not trying to be that. I'm not trying to sell you guys shit. Like, okay, Max, I need you to stop, baby. You're like literally going crazy. Here. There, play with that. He's keeps climbing up here like. Yeah, I mean, I kind of listen to a little bit of everything. I grew up in Atlanta, so like I like a little bit of hip hop. I like a little bit of R&B. Not the new stuff, kind of the old stuff. I like techno and chill music. No, I'm not doing that. I like heavy metal. I kind of lean to more like rock. That's usually where I usually go to for concerts. But I also like Karol G. I also like Beyonce. I don't like her new stuff, even though I went to her concert, but I kind of just went. No, I'm not doing that. You need, but you do want to get blocked too, because I will block you from this chat. Yeah, I like a little bit of everything. Like, I'm not like, you know, like I only like rock. Like, no, I like a little bit of everything. Um, okay, bye. Nice talking to you. That's simple. Bye-bye. You're gonna come and tell me how to control this chat? Bye. Peace out. I don't need you here. That's simple. But yeah. Oh, I should probably do my brows, right? But I think I'm just gonna do like a clear one. I'm not gonna do something. I just want to look a little bit represent, you know, like a little okay, like not like. Nickel Black, Linkin Park, Backstreet Boys. Yeah. I wanted to go see the Backstreet Boys in Las Vegas, but also something that I kind of would want to do with someone else, you know, like not alone. Because I was a Backstreet Boy fan when they were popular. I wasn't a big fan of NSYNC. Like, if NSYNC did a reunion, I wouldn't like go crazy to go see them. But Backstreet Boys, they were my favorite back in the day. I really liked their music and their style and just, I don't know. Yeah. Thanks for the good live video. I have to go to work now. Okay, bye. So people were asking like, why am I doing more lives? Honestly, it's just much more easier for me. It makes my life so much easier. I'm uploading video without having to worry about editing or like doing too much shit, you know? Like, as much as I love editing it, I really enjoy it. It's just too much. Like, I don't have the time for all that. Like, to sit down, edit. Like, I would sometimes be editing at like fucking 2 o'clock in the morning because I was like, oh my God, I need to upload a video. Like, because I had like a schedule where I would upload videos every like, okay, I will when I get off the phone. I can't right now. Like, I only have one phone, by the way. So I can't really like, I might invest into an iPad. Um, and then I would have to get like a tripod, a bigger tripod for the iPad, but I'm thinking of investing one. I just don't know. Like, I don't know too much about technology shit, so I would have to like research which one's really good for recording. So then I could just record on there, like do my lives there. I also need to buy like those mini microphones because I know like the audio sucks, and I mean sucks. So I do have a laptop, but like I don't have space here. And then sometimes I like to do lives in my bathroom and I just would not have space. So I need to invest like in a very small iPad, like a mini one or something, and then like film there. And then also get those little mini mics so you guys can hear me better and not hear the fucking all the noise that's going around, because these apartments are very noisy. Like, I hear the girl above me, I hear the people below me, I hear the people next to me all the fucking time. It's annoying as fuck. No, it's just too big. It's just too big. Like, it's just too big. I'm sorry. I'm just being fucking honest. Like, I wouldn't have space here if I used my laptop. It would take, my vanity is very tiny. It's not big. Like, teeny tiny. So it would take like literally my whole fucking desk. And it's like, if I want to do my makeup and be live. Yeah, I live in an apartment. I had yogurt and protein cereal. I ate it all. You can go back to the beginning. Which guy? Which guy? Who's being disrespectful? So I can take them off the chat. I don't know who you're talking about. The backup? I don't see anything. Whatever. Okay. I clean houses for a living. I'm a housekeeper. Like TV show? I'm not a TV show person. So if I were to tell you like my favorite show all time, it would be Viva La Band. That was my fucking favorite show. It was hilarious and it was raw and real and yeah. Oh my gosh, Max, you're being crazy today. Can you just chill for a little bit? Can you just chill? You're being crazy, dude. You're gonna hurt yourself. Can you show your house? I'm just curious, but don't have this the wrong way. No, I live in an apartment, so it's not a house. And no, I'm not. Are you single? Yes, I'm single. I'm gonna show you my place. No, this is all you get to see in my bathroom. That's it. That's it. There's nothing for me to show. Okay, I'm not a billionaire. I'm not a millionaire. I live in a basic apartment, 2-bedroom apartment. That's all you need to know. Did you celebrate? Yes, I did. Of me not showing my apartment, I just told you why. There's nothing really important for you guys to see, so yeah. I don't think I will ever fucking show you guys where I live because that's just weird. It's just weird. Right, Max? He's like, I don't want y'all seeing where I fucking live. Y'all nosy people. We just moved in like August. Yeah, I did celebrate New Year. I did a whole live chat, live stream recently. You can go back to it. I think it was day before yesterday. I went into details of what happened and all the drama that happened. How much do you earn? That's none of your business. No, I mean, I clean houses. I make different amounts per week, just depending how many houses I clean throughout the day. I mean, I don't work in an office where I make the same paycheck every week. Yes, I have a car. How do I go clean people's houses? I fucking need a car. Any more nosy questions you have for me since you have nothing else going on in your life and you want to just know everything about my fucking life? Just curious. I mean, do you want to know what kind of fucking position I was in yesterday when I was getting fucked or like anything else? Like, and if you ask, I'm not fucking gonna answer. I'm just being honest. I mean, if you want to know things about me, cool, but it's like, no, I'm not an alcoholic. No, I don't like smoking. I hate smoking. I hate being around people who smoke. I just don't. It's not my thing. I've smoked weed before. I didn't like it. It wasn't for me. And people find that fucking odd that I don't smoke. Because it's like, it's such a normal thing here in Atlanta. Like, everyone fucking smokes. But it's not for me. It is not for fucking me. But anyways, I should probably head out. It's almost my nail appointment. And I need to just leave. So, bye-bye. Have a nice day. See you guys in the next one. And I will see you when I go live again. Bye. Peace out. Good for you. It's not good for you. Okay, bye.